Hello, and welcome to our deep dive into one of the biggest what-ifs in American history. On November 22, 1963, a moment of violence irrevocably changed the course of the world. But what if that motorcade in Dallas had simply driven on without incident? Imagine a world where John F. Kennedy not only finished his first term, but won a second. How would our history, our politics, and our very society be different? Would we have still landed on the moon? Would the Vietnam War have escalated into the conflict we remember? Would the optimism of the early 60s have endured? Let's explore this alternate timeline together. First, the political landscape would have been dramatically reshaped, and that starts with the 1964 election. But the most significant and immediate change centers on Vietnam. While JFK was committed to containing communism, he was growing increasingly wary of a massive ground war. Historical evidence, including declassified documents and accounts from his inner circle, suggests he was planning a phased withdrawal of U.S. troops, likely to begin in 1965, safely after the election. In our alternate reality, a surviving JFK is far more likely to follow through on this plan for de-escalation. This would prevent the massive commitment of hundreds of thousands of troops that occurred under President Lyndon B. Johnson. This single decision could have spared countless lives, both American and Vietnamese, and avoided decades of national trauma. It would have deeply changed America's role as a global police force for the rest of the 20th century. Next, let's consider the civil rights movement.